Hello, it's Melinda from Alexis and Melinda's Art Space. I was going to say the wrong channel name then. Um, just working on my last art journaling habit for 2018. Yes, I know we're into March 2019. Art journaling habit was about art journaling every day in November last year. I got to this one, which is no idea what day this is. 13, I think, 12, 13. I'll put in the title. Um, so working in my altered wine book, I decided I had a lot of single pages or half-done pages, and this was my ideal time to use them up. So I have put a couple of books under my wine book, because when you work in the first few pages and working on this left-hand side of the page is like a slide and it goes down. So I have to put something under it to chop it up to make it level. So I put my Harry Potter book and another reading book nearby under it. So I just showed you some magazine images. This prompt was smooth and it really stumped me. I had no idea. I was flicking through images. Then I found a few images that were very smooth. Very literal. I was running out of inspiration after doing about 13 or 14 of these. So I picked just a few random images that had really smooth surfaces. So I thought, yay, let's go with that. So I picked out this black and white design out of my scrap box. Scrapbooking paper. I think that's from Aldi, one of the Aldi paper stacks. Not something I'd regularly use, but I decided it just sort of matched the images. Like a lot of the magazine images I had were very geometric. So I decided that looked really cool, but it was a bit bright, so I throw some Aldi gesso on it just to tone it down. And that's a great tip if you've got a very loud, very bright, not loud, because obviously papers don't talk to you, a very bright scrabble page, you can add gesso or any other light coloured paint just to tone it down a bit and to sort of mute it down. So I really like how that worked. So just drying that off. I love the Audi gesso. It's a very good price and it's a very good medium. So next year when they have it, I might have got these last year. No idea when I got them. Whenever Audi had their paints on, I think it was prior Christmas, I will grab a couple more pots. They were like $2.99 for 500 mils, and that's an awesome price for an awesome product. So just gluing my edges down a bit. I obviously missed a bit of that when I was gluing, just using a normal glue stick. Drying off the gesso, and then I go and use some matte Mod Podge to glue down the magazine images that I cut out. As I said, this prompt really stumped me, and matte Mod Podge is not my favourite medium to use. I do prefer Liquitex matte medium because it is a lot more matte and a lot nicer, but it's a lot more expensive. See, I'm saying a lot today, aren't I? And really. So I just decided to stick down all my magazine images in no particular order, just decided to stick them on the page. I liked that free form of that man. That was really cool, and he looked in wood and he was quite smooth. Unfortunately, my gesso wasn't 100% dry, so I've actually picked up a little bit of the gesso in my paintbrush, so there is a little bit of gesso over the images, but hey, that's okay. My art journal's not about perfection. It's not going to hang in the Louvre in, where's the Louvre? France, I think, Italy, over there, in Europe. I'll say Europe because then I can't be wrong. I've actually been there and I should remember where it is. My art journal's all about play, just turning up to the journal and having fun, getting my fingers icky and sticky and having a fun time. Not sure whether I'm going to finish the list of prompts. I may not this year. I would like to. I'd like to actually accomplish and finish something. That'd be nice. A challenge. I'm hoping this year in November to actually get them done each day. And probably edit the videos like I have been over a couple of months, because it does take a lot to film and edit them. The filming's not so bad because you sort of do that concurrently with making the art journal page. It's sitting down and editing, which is a pain behind. So just drying off the matte Mod Podge, and then I decided I needed a title. So I'm being super creative in this one, as you can see. Can you guess what my title is? Go on, you can guess. If I'm being sarcastic. I'm not being super creative. I title it Smooth. As I said, after 12 days of doing these art journaling prompts, my inspiration had gone to a 0. I think I was in minus inspiration. So I actually start from the right-hand side of the page and spell a word backwards. Glad I'm getting good at spelling backwards. because I wanted it to end at the sort of the end of the page and didn't really matter where it started. So these letters are just cheap letters from, I think, Reject Shop. But when using letter stickers on a previously painted surface or a previously Mod Podged surface, you do need to add Mod Podge or some sort of glue because they just don't stick. They're cheap letter stickers from Reject Shop to start with. I think they're $2 a pack. So they don't tend to stick to any other surface but paper, and then sometimes they don't like to stick to paper. So wax and glue under and over and you are finished. So I decided to do a bit of doodling with this fine liner. This is what I got in a class kit several years ago, and it's got thin down black paint in it. I have some empties of these now. I must fill them up with some other colours. So just doing some outlining to define the man, because he was sort of my focal point. I know my images do look like they are floating, which is not what ideally I like on my art journal pages, but as I said, my inspiration today, this particular day I did it, was at an absolute 0. But the page got done. Quite happy with it. Something different. And this is a very short video, so thanks for watching. Leave me a comment below, like the video if you like the video, and subscribe for more. Bye for now.